motivation? Stop lying. You don't need a vacation? Stop lying. You ain't got nowhere to go? Stop lying. Come on, y'all, let it flow. Stop lying. Lie right. Lie right. Lie right. Lie right. Y'all were thinking it? I just said it. Now tell me I'm lying.
What's up, y'all? We are back with another episode of LYIN, the transformative, judgment-free podcast that focuses on self-development, mental health, community, culture. I talk about the things that I experience in social media and also in real life because y'all be wildin'. And today I'm here with a very special guest, a very good friend of mine, Looks by London, or you can just call him London if you want to.
What up, y'all?
What's up, yo?
What up, gang? I know y'all see us dressed alike. It's crazy.
So this is crazy. I wanna put this out there before we even start this. We did not plan this.
I promise you.
This happens every time for the whole of our lives. This has happened all the time. London and I also have a different show. We're gonna get back on this, but we have a show called When and Where. And when we show up on set, period, we still have the same look on. Yeah. So he just showed up and was like, yo, for real? Like, so we just gonna be out here just twins. We twins again.
That's something. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. How you doing, man?
What up, friend?
What up, friend? Listen, I'm sitting here with a celebrity stylist, artist, actor, creator, director, content creator, influencer, and all of the things that above. I mean, honestly, people know you mostly for your styling, right? They also know you for curating your own looks too, because a lot of stylists be out here just, I'm not going to say that, but.
You can't say that.
All right. Well, a lot of stylists be out here not looking like their wardrobe stylists. And especially when you work in the celebrity space, you want to make sure that you're representing yourself well. Yeah. So every time I see you, I'm just honestly impressed. I've known you for, this is 13 years now, 14 years?
Maybe more, who knows?
This is crazy.
Because we did a whole 3 years in the pandemic, so we don't count those. So maybe it was more, you know?
I don't count the panorama.
I don't
count that.
I don't remember it at all.
Was it good for you though?
It was reformative, meaning for me, like it was, matter of fact, more transformative, honestly, because like I was in the house by myself, of course. I don't have a roommate. I wasn't in a relationship, none of the above. So for me, it was more about like tuning into myself for once. And I really wasn't in tune until the pandemic. It was really crazy. I thought I was, but the pandemic made me really look in the mirror and be like, no, it's dirty. It's time to clean up. It's time to really like check in on yourself.
Did you think that like the environment was dirty, or were you saying like your brain was dirty? Did your friendship circle was dirty?
Like friendship circles, my thought process, everything. It was very negative. It was very dark. It was very like, you know, so now I feel like now I'm a little bit lighter. You know, it takes day by day and I'm still working on that. But I feel like I was definitely in a dark space and I didn't realize that until the pandemic.
So you're telling me that when you look back and you try to say like, how do you think you got there? Like, how do you think that you got into a dark space? Because I remember before the pandemic, you were still doing well. Like you were still successful in the public eye, right? People saw you and were like, he's still killing it. But you're telling me that your mental space didn't feel that way. And why do you think that is?
Well, I always tell people that I feel like it's really because the industry don't really care about you. It cares about the work that you produce. So it was more about, oh, you're working, you're grinding, I see that. Not like, hey, how's your mental? How's your heart? How's your living? You know what I mean? So I feel like in this world and in this career, I think it's all careers. They really don't care. Because a 9 to 5 too, you get sick, they're like, no, you need to come in. And it's like, but I could die. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
so it's just
right.
Like, and they wouldn't care. They'll replace you with the next person.
Right.
So take them trips, take that vacation, take that mental break time. You need all of those.
People need to hear that. And I say that all the time. I literally tell people just how you got this job, you can get another one. And I make that
relationship.
clear. Relationship, period. I say that all the time. Like, just how you got here, you can do this again. Yeah. And I don't know where we found ourselves getting stuck in this one thing. Like, no, I got to keep fighting. Or someone recently told me, like, I don't feel good unless I'm kicking down the door. Bitch, the door wasn't even open.
Right.
So why are you forcing this opportunity that was never for you? And if it's not for you now, it may be for you later. Let it go.
Yeah, let it go.
Let it roll off your back.
I think it's maybe, I don't know. I feel like a lot of us was was raised in that family of like, you saw your mom work 24/7, you saw your dad work 24/7, you know what I mean? So I think we were transformed to think like that's what we needed to do to like be happy. And I don't think you need to work 24/7. I really don't. And if you remember me, I was always working.
Yo, I still I still see it now. I always think you're working and you're like, no, girl.
Oh no!
I get rest.
Yeah, now I fake it. Like I'll act like I'm out, but I'm really like sleeping. I need my 8 hours to 10 hours. Because if I don't, I'm cranky. I can't work around people. I'm a Cancer. I'm a true Cancer. So like I need my mood to be on point. You know?
Yeah, and happy belated birthday, by the way.
Gang.
You look like you had such a good time.
I did.
Yeah.
You have to come on the next trip.
I gotta come out. I gotta get outside. You listen, one of the things for me with the pandemic, I felt the complete opposite way. Like my life was already clean and I got a breath of fresh air that I didn't have to hang out with nobody. So it was totally different for me. I was like really happy. There was no traffic. I was in the park every day getting vitamin D from the sun. Nasty. Okay.
You said it, so that means you was thinking it.
I wasn't thinking about no dick, and everybody know that. I was just like literally just enjoying the stillness. And that was the part of my journey that I really enjoyed. Like now I'm happy that outside is open, but I still need people to chill.
Back up.
Yeah, chill out.
Get
like
my 6 feet.
Like, I don't like you like that. I don't know you like that.
And I just don't understand why people forgot that we were also in a pandemic. So it's like, y'all don't remember the 6 feet thing? So like, don't get close now. Like, back up. Like, I really be in the supermarket or wherever, and I'm just like, guys, I need you. Like, you're too close. I can feel you breathing. That's a no-go. Or just don't touch my skin.
But that shouldn't even have been a thing, though. And I tell people that anyway. We've always been these, like, I know that I'm a germaphobe, and I'm trying to be, like, a little bit more, like, lackadaisical with that. Like, okay, you can relax. People touch people like it's okay.
It's not okay.
Or people put their glass down where you put your glass. Like, but I be seeing people drink off the same straws, and I just want to puke. You know what I mean? But I'm just like that. I think that the pandemic taught me just like a sense of balance, like you were saying. So my balance was like, I got the stillness, but now I appreciate when people do come around. I do. And for you, you were saying you needed that cleanse.
Yeah.
You needed to get them up off you.
Because now I know what to be okay with and what to accept in my new relationships, or what can I offer this time. And I also feel like I had to reevaluate myself as a person, because I feel like sometimes I wasn't the greatest friend. Like I think I was a little bit of a harsh, like, no, you got to do it. You know, like wipe your face, don't cry. You know what I mean? I was very much that friend, and I'm starting to be like, no, we all have to breathe. We all have to cry a little bit. We all have to be human, and you know, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay to feel things. Yeah, I like to tell people that all the time, because my friends are very much on the go. They're all successful like you, like yourself, and everybody is always in work mode. And sometimes I feel like work mode becomes survival mode, where you forget to become human. You forget that you are human. You are supposed to feel. When you see something nasty going on around you, it's not your job to be like, don't tell Ryan. No, you tell Ryan. Yeah. Tell Ryan. Because do you want to be blocked? Right. I'll block you. If I find out y'all
block
do
you
it.
And your blessings.
Like, don't do that. Don't do that. And that's so cool that's, I mean, I don't know the anxiety that you went through during the pandemic. Was there like a severe anxiety kind of thing, or?
I don't know.
Especially with work stuff.
Yeah, it was a big anxiety for work, because for 2 seconds, and you know me, I was thinking about going back home to my mom's house.
Whoa.
Like,
Never.
Right.
Whoa.
So that's how you know it was really like a mental thing, because I was like, I can't work. I can't do anything. Like, there's no money coming into my house right now. Like, I don't have anyone to pay for my bills. I don't, I don't look for anything for anybody. So when the pandemic hit, it was more like, oh, you wasn't saving? Oh, you wasn't, you was playing those games. And now it definitely taught me how to like save, get my credit together, like do all those things of the above.
Become the super adult.
Yeah, super adult.
Dun, 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 dun.
Here we come to save the day.
Super adult.
Yes.
Super adult. I try every day to be as meticulous as possible. And I feel like being a wardrobe stylist is all about detail and paying attention to the extreme fine details. How do you keep persistent in that way where you can't mess up? How do you do that?
I think some people are born with their talent. And I'm not trying to be funny in no way. Like, I feel like I was born with the eye. So I feel like sometimes it's annoying. Like, I can literally we can be just chilling, like not even working in no shape or form, and my eye will catch something like, oh, that looks crazy, or oh, that's actually a dope idea. You know what I mean? And putting those two together, but it's because I have that stylist eye, but I also came from a theater background. So they teach you how to tell a story with the clothing. They teach you how to tell a story with the relationships. Like, why is, Ryan and London sitting here right now? And then the color tone palettes, and then, the background has to match and all those things. So I learned that before I became a stylist. So I think now as a stylist with the acting background, it's like, oh, so we need to tell a story first for it to make sense, and then we can get the fun, designer pieces. You get what I'm saying?
And that's why I think that your work has transformed so well, and it also makes sense for the people you choose, because you choose your clients. Let's be real. And when you do, it looks organic. It looks natural. It doesn't look like
a costume.
It doesn't look like a costume. It doesn't look like Halloween whatsoever. Like, you ain't just throw shoulder pads on a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't look like that at all. So I really admire that. And when I see you, I'm just like, okay, so you know how people have their like muse or their inspiration, like Law has Zendaya, that's his muse, or like Colin has Cardi. Like, did you ever find yourself having one of those muses where you dressed them up like Barbie doll and it was really exciting for you?
I think all my clients is like that, because I even when we used to do dress ups, I feel like you were like my muse at a point. I feel like all my clients, I try to make everyone feel like that muse thing for me. And I think the reason why is that because then I'm not having fun if I can't look at you and be like, well, let's have fun with this look.
Right.
Let's really try to like bring your comfortability out with this look. If I can't do that to all my clients, then I don't know. I don't feel like I'm doing my job. So I try to make everyone feel comfortable, number one, and also just to feel like that celebrity client, even if you're not a celebrity. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You always want to make your client feel like they are the best thing that has happened to them. Like,
but it's also because people are dealing with stuff in life, period.
And so are you.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
yes.
So that was my next question. Like, how do you juggle mental health and styling a full-blown entity, a public figure? You have to walk in and make sure that you are making this person feel, one, as comfortable as possible. Two, you have to deal with their entourage and their business partners. And then you have to deal with their fans. Yeah. And then you have to deal with them.
Right.
Like, how is the mental health tied into you and these public figures?
Well, I think when it comes to the public figure or the celebrity aspect of it, I think I become the London. I think the looks by London clicks on for me. So it's no longer just, just L or London, whatever. I'm no longer me. It kind of feels like I'm a character at this point, because then, I don't lead with emotion. I know that I'm here to do a job. Okay, I have to get her. I have to make sure she's good at all times. But then, her entourage is doing too much, or this person, you know what I mean? So I have to I have to do, but I have to keep a sane face. I have to be professional. I can't get upset. I can't show the emotion, because if I do, then I feel like I'm not doing my job. Like, I'm not here to make your job more harder. Like, I'm here to make it easier as a stylist.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't bring my drama.
Right. Leave it at the door.
Leave it at the door, because nobody cares.
Right.
And I shouldn't be, because even though I'm an artist, I know how to pull back when another artist is in the room. If that's not my, if that's not the title right now, I'm okay with that. But some people can't. And I tell people, if you want to be a stylist, you have to know that you are also the help. Like, it's not all glamorous, and it's not the devil wears Prada all the time. So, like, you have to know if you're not ready to run after somebody, like, what was Diddy's guy with the umbrella?
Homeboy, he was the butler, though.
Yeah, the butler,
like,
pretty much. Yeah, it's kind of like you are the butler, though, because it's like, I'm running to the car to get your purse. I'm making sure, your lipstick is smirred, let me get that for you. Oh, your dresses, let me fix it.
Because it's still part of your brand, too. So you can't go out there and be like, well, she looked a hot ass mess, but they're going to be like, Looks by London styled her.
Yes.
So, I get it. That's kind of crazy. And speaking of a mess, in today's I Know You Lying segment.
What you got up your sleeve?
No, to what people got up something else. In today's news, Lizzo is telling her dancers to eat bananas out of the coochie of... Oh, you ain't hear the story?
Oh.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a sip real quick. This segment is called I Know You Lying. So, let me inform you. So, Lizzo, the super mega star Lizzo, recently allegedly has accusations of forcing her dancers to be promiscuous and have just like these little sexual affairs with her when they go out to like the strip club. And one of the strip clubs in Amsterdam is called Banana Mamas or some shit like that. And because Lizzo can't do it herself, Lizzo can't be like, I want to suck a banana out your vagina. She allegedly had her dancers do it. And so her dancers are now coming out, and it's only 3 of them. Okay. They're coming out and saying, like, she made us uncomfortable. She called us fat. She called us fat. She called us fat. She made us uncomfortable. She made aggressive gestures towards us when we said we were quitting. They said Lizzo balled her fit. Yeah, like was like, you ain't gonna quit. You ain't gonna quit. You quitting? Yeah, so she said she started cracking her knuckles when she was about to quit. Like, you lucky. And I'm just like, that's not our Lizzo.
All right, like, close your eyes and try to imagine Lizzo being scared of Lizzo. Like, I don't even see that.
But see, you thinking about it the other side, being scared of Lizzo.
That's what they were. Like, they were scared.
Are they scared or are they lying? Is what I'm saying.
Oh,
yeah.
Good answer. Good answer. So nobody can make you eat nothing out of nobody's.
Nobody can ever make me eat a banana out of nowhere. A tree from a monkey in Africa.
Come on.
Nothing. So what we talk about?
Yeah, that sounds, it's a little sketch. Because now I'm sure, because isn't this, is this before or after the fact? Because I did read something about another thing that she's being talked about, like she's the worst artist or something like that right now because she's so mean.
Yeah, so this is the same thing. No, it's the same exact thing. So basically they said she's very hard to work with. She's disrespectful on set. She's just not good to work with. And this is just now coming out. But the world can't imagine. You've heard this from like the industry people.
I've heard that before.
So interesting because we just can't see it because Lizzo goes live all the time crying.
That's not true. I can see it. You know why? Because I be around these clients. And you know, I feel like everyone, just like I said, I put on that character sometimes of Looks by London. They put on their character as well as the artistry. So I feel like I can see them being bubbly, but we all have that side of us that's like, yikes. You get what I'm saying?
The nasty side.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you a question. Like, okay, I still want to come back to Lizzo because I had a friend recently who is a public figure and she had been accused of being like a sexual offender because she's a rape supporter. What is a rape supporter, right? What's a rape supporter? This person I know hadn't made a song with this person, doesn't know them by their first and last names. They're just in the same genre of music. So because they may have exchanged a couple tweets, queefs.
Like, really?
they were called a supporter of rapists. And that's so crazy because the bitch who claimed that made all type of fake pages, DM'd a bunch of people in her network and was just like, don't talk to her. She's a rape supporter. Bitch, what is a rape supporter, dog? Like, if you want to make this very clear, half of your white male government, the patriarchy, have been raping bitches forever.
And they still are.
And they still are. And you're living. And you're getting government checks from them. So I can tell you right now that the people who are delirious and kind of blaming people when they get in these bad moods, or maybe if they did drugs one night, they just feel like, I just feel like going off on this person. I don't feel that right now with the Lizzo thing.
But I also feel like we're also in that generation too, where it's like it's easy to be like, Ryan is mean and she touched me inappropriately, and now everybody's going.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. So with the Lizzo thing, it's like of course we're in the industry, so we've heard personal things like how she may not be as pleasant as she seems, and then I see the other side where my friend blatantly got accused, but she didn't even say she was a rapist. She said a rape supporter. So what is that?
But
all these things are going around because people, they either delusional or they are telling their truth. You know how sometimes you do get assaulted and you don't say out loud at first because you're scared of the backlash?
Yeah.
Cancel culture is going to happen regardless.
Yeah.
How do you feel about cancel culture?
I feel like cancel culture to me is like all lives matter.
Period.
Where it's like, but nobody, I don't know, because
how you gonna try to cancel something you don't know about?
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Because 9 out of 10 is always like somebody that doesn't know about the situation, or like it sounds a little sketchy, like they could be lying.
Right.
I don't know. And then it's like, why do we need to call it cancel culture?
Period.
You know what I mean?
And who made that up?
Right.
Cancel Karen made cancel culture.
We know she did.
I know she did.
Let's come up with something.
You don't live here.
Right.
You don't live here. What's your address? Let me see your ID.
She's so down with the culture, though.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I'm just trying to protect you.
Right.
like, no, you're not. And I don't know you. Also, people who created cancel culture is a bunch of people that sit at home in their mother's basement working a remote job from Amazon customer service. And listen,
nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it. All I'm trying to say is you have much more time than the people who are actually in the field working that you want to cancel.
Get up off of that thing.
You can do better. Get up off of that thing. Hallelujah. So that's what I'm trying to say. Listen, these celebrities don't know you and you don't know them.
Well, that's another topic too.
What?
Like these people that like
they think they know
the celebrities, and then it's like you have a friend who's an artist or a stylist, and it's like you don't even like repost none of our stuff, but let it be Beyonce's birthday.
Period.
Like, happy birthday, B.
Right.
I love you, girl.
No, seriously.
You drop a new album and it's quiet.
But I can tell you the main 10 friends that repost if I got a single out, yo. I can tell you the main 10 people. It don't even be my...
I'm not one of those, but I gotta start. But let me tell you why. I don't repost nobody's music, and I love you, friend, but the only reason why, because then people think that I had something to do with it. You get what I'm saying?
Nah. So, like, I want to keep it real with you.
No, keep it real, always.
I repost everybody's stuff. So, like, if you have something, if you did something that I usually wouldn't see or something, it looks like
That's a lie.
Huh?
That's a lie.
What you mean? I repost you all the time.
That's a lie. You repost you of me styling you all the time.
I repost you. I posted your birthday, said I loved you. I reposted
your birthday. We do post each other, of course. Duh.
All I'm trying to say is,
what are you trying to say?
If it wasn't like a blatant picture of like some random rap girl, like what am I supposed to? I don't know. Like how am I supposed to post that on my page?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Same way how I feel about.
It's just music. If you like the song, it's different. You listening to it sonically. Like I like the song. Maybe you don't like my music. That's different. You know what I'm saying?
I was in your music video. Like I'm a day one supporter. Don't give me
That's a fact. Yo, London been here for a very, 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 very long time.
Never growing up. Was that the name of it?
That was Never Growing Up, for
that
sure.
That was one of my favorite songs.
Oh!
No, seriously.
So maybe if I post that on my page, maybe
You're lying because I posted the video. Now you dragging it.
No, seriously, because sometimes we just don't be thinking about it like that. So I didn't think about posting your style work because it was like, what am I doing posting like a random rap girl on my page? And then for you, you said you didn't post my stuff because they think you styled it. Right. So that makes a lot of sense.
Maybe we both got to get out of our head and just post it.
I ain't in my head. I don't want to post a random ass rapper on my page. Like, I just don't want to. What you mean same? It's me. You can post my rap song. The fuck?
Okay, how about I do this? What if I use your rap song?
Yeah.
I could do that. That's easy. Because,
Yeah.
Okay.
See, look. My dog is drinking water right now. And that is the luxury of filming at home. Like, you really gonna see the real, okay? Thank you for coming into my humble abode.
Humble space.
Thank you. I really appreciate that because my dogs are ghetto. They don't care about what I do at all. So have you heard about like the whole, you know who else don't care about what people do? Carly Russell. You know who that is? So she's a young woman. I think she's like 23 years old, and she faked her own kidnapping.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm bad with names, but yes.
Yeah, she basically.
So what's the verdict? Because that's the only thing I didn't get.
She lied. That's the verdict.
Thing.
She lied.
Where was she?
She was in a Motel 6 somewhere across the yard.
And did this because of what?
We don't know, and that's the thing. So nobody knows. So some people are like, yo, mental health is real.
It is.
Please get this girl some attention. The other people are like, fuck out of here, bitch. Like, you just wanted to be on the Shade Room.
But even that's a disease. Like, no, I'm being as 100% honest.
A disease?
I think that's a new disease because think about it. Social media wasn't out back then. The fact that people are doing any and anything to be on like social media, you got to think of that. That's a form of disease, bro. Like, why would you? And it's sad and it's sick, but it's true. I really believe because I've seen some people that I used to be called friends do it. You know what I mean? And
like disappear?
No, not disappear, but like will do something for social media, and you're like, bro, you just did that for what? Like, you are not becoming a millionaire. You're not becoming a celebrity. Like, it's never, nothing's going to happen to your life. And now you're just embarrassing yourself.
It's all embarrassing, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, I try my best to just be as real as I can on social media. Because obviously we know social media is not real. We're showing you the best parts of our lives, right?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to give you the real, but not give you a scope. Like, you don't need to see what everything. You don't need to see that.
And I used to show everything, too. So I agree.
Really?
I feel like I was always showing before. This is like in the beginning of our party days. I feel like I would post every party, anything I went to. And then it was like I started posting just work.
Yeah.
And now I think I'm in a medium of like, no, I want to post a little bit of me, a little bit of work, a little bit, and then, you know, keep y'all at a distance, you know?
Yeah, I want to balance the two. Like, for me, and everybody's format is different. For me, I like to post the real stuff in my stories. I don't really want you to see like I'm really meticulous when it comes to like my page. I got like an OCD thing. So if my page doesn't look cute, I don't feel cute.
Same.
And
see?
What?
You know what I'm saying?
But I will never fake. I will never fake a kidnapping.
No, I know you wouldn't. But I'm saying like the thought process of that. You get what I'm saying? We didn't have that thought process back
right.
then. So what I'm saying is that's the only reason I'm saying I feel like that's a new form of a disease.
Yeah. It's well, they definitely called it social autism. Yeah. So basically, when you have forgotten how the other part of your brain works, you can develop a form of autism.
Yikes.
Yeah, and it starts as young as like 3 years old. So, and it's just from being on a computer, being on the internet too much, like being on your phone too much, shit like that. You know, my phone is my way of work. My computer is my way of work. Internet is how I work.
But I'm learning how to, and I'm glad they do this now. It's like they put your phone
Screen time.
on, what is it, like nighttime now? Like social media does it for you too. Like you won't get your DMs until you wake up or something. I love that now because I'm doing it to the point where like I get home and after 9 o'clock, I'm like, nah.
And that's great because
I will sit on the couch and just be like this.
Really? All night?
Bro.
When I can't sleep, I will say that I'll wake up and go straight to TikTok if I can't sleep. But the thing is, I'm like, I'm not sleeping anyway, so I might as well go.
What you could be doing? I don't know. I want to do something more productive with my brain because this whole like just wake like my first thing to do is grab my phone. No, I got to change my
I used to not be like that, but TikTok also is very informative. My algorithm, no, seriously, see, that's the thing. My algorithm on TikTok is very, very informative.
Okay.
I'm on the side of TikTok where they're only teaching me about like history, how to build my credit, how to build my health, how to get rid of disease in your body.
Okay,
like
mine's is all just jokes.
Nah. See, my TikTok is really like, it's really great. So I'll be on there really learning some shit. And then it leads me to YouTube, which I research the entire thing. Okay. So I'll look at the long form version of the TikTok video. I'm not like I ain't on TikTok like, you, like I'm not.
I was, y'all.
That's crazy. Absolutely
I was like,
not.
how can I do this? No.
Like, let me
sit down, pack them up. That's the only things I don't like. That little stupid thing. My homegirl does it every day.
Everybody does that. My hips don't work like that no more.
Neither does my knees.
My knees still work though.
I heard.
Who you heard that from, yo? Anyway. Yo, social media is like a hell of a thing, and it has definitely transformed our lives, and I'm grateful for it. A lot of people don't like it. I like it. It definitely helps me. It's my form of making money.
Yeah, same. It's a hate and love for me.
Yeah, like I get to disconnect. Like this week I'm doing bad, and I want to tell y'all that. Like I didn't post this week at all, and I should have. I have tons of things that I have to post, and I just don't want to be on Instagram at all. You feel me?
But I feel like that's where your brain has to tell you it's okay to do that.
Right. Oh, no. I've accepted it.
Okay.
See, I'm trying to unaccept that so that I can get back to work.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, no.
I can't just always be in like, no, I'm in break mode right now. And I also feel like because my birthday's in 20 days.
Yeah. So just take a breather. Why you can't take 20 days off?
Because my bank account needs 20 days of money.
But see, I feel like that's the also New York hustle and bustle that we have installed in us, that we like, I need that money because I got to get this money.
I have to, though.
But like 20 days, like that's 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, it's
almost.
a couple weeks, yeah.
You telling me you can't take 2.5 weeks off?
You telling me that?
I'm just asking. I don't know
what kind of coin you think I got?
I don't know. The same way that you be thinking I be having a coin, the same way I be thinking you be having a coin.
Honey, I'm not poor.
Neither am I. But no, that's my point. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I had to start to think of like, no, you got to take those 20 days off sometimes.
I do.
And be like, I'll just work hard when I get back to work. But those 20 days you might need.
No, I especially need them. And I do it every August. I've been doing it every August for the past 3 years. I've been taking the whole month of August off.
So during the pandemic.
Well, why? I don't know. I didn't remember. I told you I ain't see the pandemic. The pandemic. I put out a book, a calendar. I sold merch. I took eyebrow clients.
That's a fact.
You know, like.
Did you mind during the pandemic?
Kind of towards the end. Oh, okay. Yeah, you were like a little bit skeptical, and then you were like, "Fuck it, I'm coming over."
Because we started to like be patchy. Nobody want bald eyebrows.
For those of y'all that don't know, I'm a microblading and permanent tattoo artist. So
She did mine.
Yeah. Yours look great, but there was clients that were like, girl, I'll show you my COVID results and I'm coming in, I need my eyebrows done. And I was like, I never stopped. You know what I mean? I just never really stopped. But all the time in August, I always stop. It's because I need that. And when I come back bigger and better. I provide better service for people. You know, we work in the service industry. Yeah. I'm a gig worker, but I also am a creative. I'm also making music and writing music for other people. I want to make sure I'm doing my best for y'all.
And yourself.
And me. And the best thing for me to do is I don't feel like fucking posting right now.
So she won't.
I don't feel like it. I don't feel like. And speaking of social media, like I just get a lot of these DMs that some of my DMs, they go two ways. They go like, some of them are just real, like weird, unhinged. Of course, we get the niggas with dick pics. Of course, I get the women that are just like, you shouldn't be talking about gay stuff all day. I don't talk about gay stuff at all, actually. Speaking of gay stuff, we're going to touch back on the trans woman who said we were gatekeeping periods. But, bitch, you could have it. But what are one of the things that you get mostly in your DM mailbox?
Yo, big bro.
Right.
And it'd be like a 50-year-old man. Like, sir, I'm not paying nobody's bills.
Right.
I always get somebody with the big bro. I always get that in my DM. But then I always get like somebody that wants to work for me but don't know how to form a sentence. So it's like, I like fashion. Can I come do something with you? Because your stuff is fly. And you be like, I'm going to unread this because this is weird. You know, I don't know what time we're in right now because people are just like, I'm just going to talk to you like I'm your cousin or something like that. And it's like, I don't know you from a Canaan, whatever the saying is, but like, get your words together before you come.
Figure it the fuck out,
please,
yo.
Please.
Yo, this is really great that you mentioned that because that's what I get. I get a lot of that. I don't depend on my DMs for business particularly. Yeah. Like they email me, but when I do get a DM, it's like, hey.
Let's back and find one.
Right. Find a DM. Listen, while you look for your DM, mine is like, hey, yo, let's collab. I take pictures.
Right.
I take pictures. Where you located. So I'm supposed to really come outside of wherever I'm at, right, whatever I'm doing, and ask you to photograph me like that? Nigga, I don't know you. I don't see a website in your bio. It's crazy. And also, the word collab does not mean free.
You ready for this?
Let me pick your brain, sis. No. Yo, we should meet up for a meeting so I could pick your brain. Yo, you brilliant.
Send me an Apple Pay. Like, enough is enough. Because they used to get me with that too.
I do not.
I was dumb because I didn't know. I was like, oh yeah, let's make a hangout. But the hangout was, yo, bro, how can I get money like you on?
It's so like, crazy. Move out.
Go home, Roger.
Country. Move out the country. Get on out of here.
Right.
Let's link. Let me pick your brain. It's crazy. If you're not going to email me, because email is accessible in both of our pages.
Bios, yeah.
Right? So if our profile has the emails accessible, introduce yourself. I'm so mad that I gotta say this.
Yeah, no, you have to though, because people are.
Introduce yourself. What do you do? Send links with your introduction and end the thing. Also, please tell me what your inquiry is. What is it? And also, is there a budget involved, bro? Is there a budget?
Are you ready?
Here we go. I'm ready.
Hi, I am recent grad and I am looking for assisting jobs. Do you have need? I have worked on several major projects, Pepsi, Google Pixel, and Lay Banks, etc.
Who that?
That was it. That's literally the message.
No, that's really it.
Yes.
Whoa.
Like,
And
so
big
what am I supposed to do with
and
that?
big boss vet, etc. So what did she do?
Right.
That's crazy.
A waste of my time.
So what advice could you give it's just so much common sense.
No, I think that's what it is. It's common
What
sense.
advice would you give that person right there in the future when they're DMing you to work with you?
Right. So first I would say is proofread everything before you press send. That's number one. But also like literally take it as if you were writing an essay for school. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like I'm not your friend, I'm not your cousin, I don't know you from anywhere. So it's like the ones that I take serious are the ones like I swear I had this. Hopefully I can find it, but no, I could think of. This little kid hit me up just 2 weeks ago and he was like, oh, I'm getting into photography. Is there anything? Because I see you're starting a brand for photographers. But the way this young kid reached out to me, I was like, see, if he's young and he know it, then anybody could get it. Like,
right.
And he put together a perfect little like DM to me and I was like, I got you, bro. I'm gonna connect you with my like camera people. And now he's out there working. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like, he was hungry enough to like, oh, I'm not gonna big bro him. You get what I'm saying? Because
right.
he could have did that. Hey, big bro, can I come? Miss me, block. You know,
block or I leave you on scene,
yes,
bro.
Yes,
I leave you on scene, and that's real. That's real. Please send a DM like you're writing an essay for college. Mm-hmm. Like, please, because what makes you think that this is my 15th year working in entertainment. 15 years. It may not have seemed like we were doing it when we were so young.
Yeah.
It may not have seemed like we were doing it when we were younger, but the word content creator just got popular. The word influencer just got popular. We've been doing this forever, forever. So when you contact somebody like us because you see maybe a blue check or a lot of followers, or you just like how the page looks, you know what I mean? Please come correct. It seems like one, y'all are copying and pasting the messages, so y'all doing it to everybody.
That's a fact.
Two, you're not even reading through the message because you're so thirsty. You're not even hungry. You're thirsty.
You're thirsty.
Come on,
product.
Come on. Stop playing with them. Don't play with it. You know what I'm saying? It just seems like that's what y'all doing. And three, you don't care enough. Like I cared. I cared so much that we lost sleep, money. What else did I lose? A whole point of my life. I was just trying so hard that I forgot. Girl, you need to eat. Mm-hmm. You need to have a roof over your head. Mm-hmm. You need to have your mental health in check. I stopped.
Yep.
We've all been through that. Yeah. And now we finally have the balance where I'm here running a page, a business. I'm an entrepreneur. I have 5 different segues of income because I need to. Right. Got 2 ass dogs. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to read your half broken fucking DMs.
That's a fact.
Fix it.
Or get blocked.
Or get blocked or be left on red. Please, when coming to us for a collaboration, make sure that it is an agreement that is mutually beneficial for both parties. If you are reaching out to me, 1, let yourself know that collaboration does not mean free. Collaboration means if one does not have a budget, I am still using my time, my body, and my talent. 2, is it mutually beneficial for both parties? And 3, how can you make yourself seem like the biggest version so I want to work with you? And that's all. Please put that in your DMs. Talk soon.
Per my last email, correct.
Per my last email. Like, don't do that, man. Yeah. Yo, you are such a treat. You are a delight. You work so hard. And is there anything that you want to say, how you are inspired? You literally keep going. You just don't stop.
I inspire myself.
Yeah.
Honestly.
You're your own competition. You're your own inspiration. Yeah, and I feel that from the soul.
I don't look up to nobody, you know?
Period.
We are ourselves heroes sometimes. You know what I mean?
Beyonce.
Oh, is that a Beyonce? I told you I was
learning, baby, but you
I just went to the concert, so I'm having a ball.
I saw you at Renaissance. I saw you.
It was a good time.
Yeah, you had fun.
Yeah, I had a good time.
But
she's getting old. Sorry. Go ahead. Let's not get killed by the beehive. My bad.
I feel that way too. I don't hold celebrities over anybody else. I believe that they're still flesh. They are a vessel. That's why I don't have any groupie shit going on with me. I don't care. Yeah. I'm here to learn. I'm here to grow, and I'm here to work in a capacity that serves me and the people around me.
And as much as I talk crap, like, I don't like to talk crap, if that makes sense.
What you mean?
Like, you see we're talking crap now? Like, I don't like to, like, gossip and stuff like that.
No, me
like,
neither, but we didn't gossip today.
No, I know that. But I'm bringing that up because of what you just said, because I'm only bringing it up because it happened to me today. Like, somebody wants to tell me a piece of gossip, and I'm just like, bro, it's not paying my bills. It's not doing anything above, so why would I care?
That's a fact. And that's another big one that's a big thing of my growth. When I'm around people, period. When I'm around people where I see your first form of conversation is gossip, I know that I got to keep you like, kind of like, okay, I got to prepare myself to be around them because I don't care to gossip about you. Even this podcast, it's not a gossip blog. It's not a gossip podcast. I told you about the things that are currently going on because that's what's happening. Like, I know you lying. I know Lizzo didn't tell your ass to eat a banana out of coochie.
Did we finish that?
I mean, that's what happened. She told the kid.
But like, how can you say she made you do that though?
That's what the girls said. And then they said that the girls, Lizzo fat shamed them.
Like what?
She said Lizzo fat shamed them.
No, that's possible. Because when I was fat, I was the most meanest fat person. Like I would joke about other fat people. So that I could see happening. Because you think you're not
well,
fat.
The banana out the coochie is so an interview aired on Lizzo, and this is what I'm saying. This is not gossip because it's already there.
No,
you get what I'm saying? Hell no, that shit take too much of my energy anyway. Yeah. Lizzo had an interview, and she was like, "I want to go to that club in Amsterdam." To the interviewer, she was at a radio interview. And was like, this is not a transcript or anything. And she's like, I want to go to the club where they eat bananas out of their coochies. And he was like, oh, that's called Banana Mamas or whatever it's called. And she was like, that's what it's called? Okay, I got to put that on my checklist. Like, so she was excited about the banana coochie action. I'm not. No, that ain't nothing cool. I don't
Food
care.
and sex don't mix with me.
Man, get that shit away from me before I smack the shit out of you.
What about whipped cream?
Get that shit away from that. I don't want that.
I've never been one with food in my bedroom. I don't know.
Get it? I don't even want it on the sheets.
No, do not put it in my bed.
A clean freak.
Come on, no.
Hello?
Facts.
Get that off of my sheets.
Go eat after, like,
right? You want dessert after, baby? I'll buy it.
Yeah, facts.
You know, get out of here. That's crazy.
That's
and if
gross.
you put a piece of crumbs on my sheets,
you gotta go.
Beef. Yeah. So we're going, yo, it's been a pleasure having you here. Looks fine. No, thank you. I usually want to.
What are we cheering to?
I want to cheers to the next thing that you want to see for yourself. If you don't want to say it out loud, it's okay because I always don't believe in sharing my wishes.
Yeah, I can come up with one I can share though.
Yeah. What's one that you want to share that you want to see for yourself?
I want to share and I want to see for myself more patience.
Ooh.
Yeah, what about you? Do it like that.
For me, less procrastination. That was true transparency right there. Thank you for watching LYIN Ryan. Y'all were thinking it. I just say it. Now tell me I'm lying.